All right, we're back with some more NBA picks, and it has been a horrible opening to the season. My goodness, we can't do anything right. Yesterday we lost with Toronto, losing by 3. We had them at 2. They did come back, and it was tied with 2 minutes to go. We were getting some points there, getting a couple points. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. We're 1-5 on our picks so far this year, but that's only 6 picks, and we're gonna have a lot more all the way, through June. So it's just a really bad first week. Even our totals, if you check out that video, that's a really fun one to do. We've been absolutely horrible on the totals as well. So really pay attention, and at the end of the day, if you feel like fading, by all means, go ahead. Whatever helps you to be successful. But this has been a really bad first week. Well, I know I'll get back on track. It's just been really rough. All right, let's go ahead. Forget all that. Let's get right to a pick here. We got Indiana versus Chicago here, and we're going to back the Pacers here plus the 3. The Pacers lost to Brooklyn yesterday. The line came out prior to that game, so look for this line to move in favor of Chicago and wait to see where it goes, because you might be able to get better value. But I like how Indiana matches up with Chicago. Although they played as poorly as they possibly could in the fourth quarter versus Brooklyn, I like for them to come in and possibly even win this game, even off a back-to-back, just the way they match up. So let's break this down just a little bit more. I like the Pacers here plus the 3. Let's talk about Chicago in their opener. Really great game by them. They scored 105 points. They shot 44% from distance. And now they caught Boston kind of in a good spot there, coming off a back-to-back, and they get to catch Indiana coming off a back-to-back. But I think the Pacers are going to come in, hopefully a little chip on their shoulder, because they should not be losing to Brooklyn. And Chicago played absolutely no defense. They're really poor on the defensive end, and that's where I have a problem with Hoiberg as their head coach. I'm just going to have to see how this team develops, but they're going to be offensively, they're going to be great. And actually check out the totals play. I have a play on that for the totals in this matchup, but I like Indiana plus the points. Again, see where this line goes. Let's talk about the Pacers. In their opener, they scored 130 points in that overtime win, and they shot over 50% from distance versus Dallas. Now, against Brooklyn the other day, they shot just around 30% from distance, and they shot under 40% for the game. They just had a really bad shooting night. Guys did not step up. But, I like this team, though. I think they're well-rounded. I think Paul George is going to have another good year. The way they match up with Chicago, I think, is really good. Their bench, I think, is a little bit better than the Bulls. And I just like getting the points here in this spot. So, mind you, it hasn't been a good year so far, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a shot here with Indiana plus the points. And either we're going to go to 2-5 or 1-6. Let's see how it all pans out. But at the end of the day, no matter what, check SBR for the best odds. And I wish you luck on your picks today.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts. Shop for lines at sbrodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.